Spoken word poems. A reading of poem Walkabout While Raven Doth Watch from the upcoming new poetry anthology When the Lotus Blooms by Natsuya Uesugi DuBois. My steps quiet, grateful. I walk into a new world, all the more foreign in its dewy glow. Before me, familiar, on the surface, yet something lingers close, as yet to my mind hidden. I sense it as I acknowledge the sun, watch, in metered steps between landscaped artificial ground, manicured into a lackluster facade of plastic, unreal. It went unnoticed, as if in time-warped loop, ephemeral, but now clarity dawns, in hazy shards of shattered memory, a world long gone, a past no longer relevant. This half-space, now yet unvoiced, is a dullish pale, a black and white gray, sprinkled in-betweeners, pulling me to act, grow, change, or be lost in a kaleidoscope of lies. This was but the foyer, the entrance beyond. There is no back, only ego death required to survive. I would indeed move on, push forward, no matter the cost. A past trapped in pinprick anger as senpai rips apart butterfly wings. It was lifetimes, Sentoki fighter, warrior, cultivated, growing stronger. Yet now, it all must be pruned away. Yet myths linger, a tinge of remnant possibility, latent in intent. The sword, which I grip with my hand, so familiar, can no longer sustain the sharpened scythe-like blade, gentleness in compassion. There is no more inquisition, no stake, no fire, no words hurled in fear. Prayers to lost gods of war forged on Olympus, the only reminder of forgotten battlefields. Cherry blossom petals dying on grass, once bloodied, your pools harbor a lone, gentle lotus bloom. As I turn, a dragonfly visits, directing my steps, heralding the hummingbird who whispers, courage in unknown fields. There is no path, only possibility. Guiding me deeper, I hear a gentle whisper as lines cut in design before me in gilded golden grass. Blades untouched, unfettered, unworn, yet the pattern still remains. Before me a riddle, or is it a sign? Either way, it calls. The path ahead ends at a corner. We're once safe. Now all is open road. What will you make of yourself, warrior? The new world shouts potential as fog wades in clouds that tickle the black and white. Yet maybe a hint of mocking as a pastel slips through a color. Yet I flow and move forward, unknowing of my steps. In the corner, the signpost glaring, tempting my way, I blink, clearing the haze. And it is Raven who comes in black from beyond. Assaulted as it lands, the raven speaks in riddled shrieks, head cocked, turning away as if bothered. Then stopping, looks at me directly, speaking, the raven inside, as if my soul was calling to its master. And it is that knowing. Bowing my head to teacher, I acknowledge an unspoken wisdom passed between us. I listen with intent. eager, willing, devouring, benevolent devotion and compassionate love. And in the second, Raven spoke to me, a teacher from eons, archaic, akashic, historical, the past. Lessons and sutras from long before there were words, to an insecure student, eager still, after many lives, to understand. And in that second, there was only calm, as all my anxiety fell away, only compassion, as Raven, quick to speak, then flew away, in a flutter of wings. Thank you, teacher, I smiled, as I grasped my hands, and lowered my head, whispering a single word prayer, watching as the black wings flapped and disappeared behind the building, and for some reason, that next step into the unknown seemed just a little less daunting. Namaste.